All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into something, well, kind of different.
Yeah, a little outside our usual territory.
We're looking at, it's this YouTube video, right?
Right, from a channel called Compass Music Inc.
Father, the title of the video. But it's a song.
It is.
It's a song, but
But
it's,
more than just a song.
yeah, it feels like,
Right.
it's like listening to someone pour their soul out,
Yeah.
set to music.
Definitely. There's this yearning in it.
Totally. For connection, for peace, for, I don't know, like some kind of guidance, maybe?
Absolutely.
So we're going to try to figure out what this piece of art, this song, tells us about, well, about us.
Right.
About being human.
About the struggles we face and that search for something bigger than ourselves.
Right, exactly that.
What really strikes me right off the bat is that repetition. Father, Father, over and over. It's not just a lyric.
It's like this desperate plea.
Yes. It hits you in your gut before you even fully grasp the words.
You're so right. The singer's voice, it's raw, almost painful to listen to, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I felt almost like I was intruding on something deeply personal.
I felt that too.
But at the same time, there's this universality to it.
Totally.
Like anyone could feel this way.
Yeah.
Like when he cries out, you see me bleed, you care for me, you care if I breathe, you care for peace. It's so direct, almost childlike in its need. Do you get that same feeling?
Oh, absolutely. It just bypasses all that intellectual stuff we usually do with art and goes straight for the emotional core.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've seen this throughout history, haven't we? From ancient lamentations to, the blues.
Yeah.
There's this primal need to express pain and hope for some kind of solace.
Right.
But here, what really got me is this clash between that vulnerability
Yeah.
and lines like, guessing what I need is 15 minutes. Like, it's Geico to me off this tightrope. It's jarring,
Yeah, I know what you mean. It threw me off, too, at first. It's like, is this a cry for a quick fix in the middle of all this existential angst?
Yeah, maybe that is the point, though.
Right.
This smashing together of the profound and the everyday, the timeless and the supercurrent.
I mean, that's how a lot of us experience life these days, isn't it?
Exactly. It's reflecting how we process these big, messy emotions in the modern world. We're bombarded with information, pop culture, instant gratification.
Right.
So it kind of makes sense that all of that would find its way into how we express our deepest longings.
It's like he's saying, I need a miracle, but even a 15-minute break would be nice.
Exactly.
And that need for a miracle, or at least a break, it connects to this idea of battling these inner demons,
Yes.
There's this line, many demons inside, I'm trying to barely feed them, but they feeding on my life. It really resonated with me.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that? Like you're fighting a losing battle against your own thoughts.
Oh, I think everyone has felt that at some point.
Right.
It's that age-old struggle between our best selves and those darker impulses we all carry around.
Yeah.
What's powerful here is that feeding metaphor. Like these demons, they're not just abstract thoughts.
Right.
They're active. They're eating up our energy, our time, our joy even. And that's relatable,
It really is. And then there's this tension between feeling trapped.
Yeah.
Locked inside this cage.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there's this belief that time will save, time will change, time will free me.
Yeah.
It's like clinging to hope, even when you're surrounded by darkness.
Right. It's a testament to the human spirit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even when things are tough, we have this incredible capacity for hope.
I love that.
The belief that things can change, that we can break free, that's what keeps us going.
That's what keeps us going.
And it's reflected so beautifully in that line, freedom's on the tip of my tongue, I try to taste it. So visceral, so full of longing.
I love that image. It's like freedom is something he can almost touch, almost taste.
Almost, yeah.
It really speaks to that universal desire for liberation, doesn't it?
It does.
Whether it's from external things holding us back or our own internal struggles.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways from the song. It reminds us that we're all on this journey, searching for something, striving for something more. And even when we feel lost or trapped, there's that flicker of hope.
That yearning for something better.
That keeps us moving forward.
So we really went deep there, huh?
We did.
Into this incredibly moving song that touches on so much. Pain, the search for connection, our inner struggles, the desire for peace and freedom. It's a powerful reminder that even in our darkest moments, the human spirit yearns for something more. What about you? What are your thoughts? Did it resonate with you?
Well,
Did any particular lines or images stick with you?
I think what really...
Because for me, it's that freedom on the tip of my tongue, so powerful, so evocative. It makes me think about what freedom means to me, what I'm striving for, what might be holding me back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this invitation to really examine your own life, your own desires. What about you?
It's funny, that line struck me too, but in a different way, I think. For me, it's less about the specific freedom and more about that almost grasping, that reaching for something you can almost touch, but not quite. I think that's something we can all relate to on some level. It's the human condition, isn't it? Always striving, always yearning, always reaching for something just beyond our grasp.
Wow. Yeah,
That's powerful.
that's really powerful. And on that note, I think we'll wrap up this deep dive. But we'd love to hear your thoughts, too. What resonated with you and Father, what are you striving for? What's holding you back? Let us know in the comments. And until next time, keep searching, keep yearning, keep reaching,
And keep listening.
and keep listening.